Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining. We will get started here in about 2 minutes. My name is Monica Brady, and I just wanted to let you know this is being recorded, and it is also being simulcast on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/photofi app. If anyone knows somebody who could not register beforehand or wants to watch this, please share the YouTube channel with them and they can watch and ask questions there. We will get started in about a minute. Or less. Thanks so much for joining, everyone. Welcome to the Remax Broker Portal training for PhotoFi and Remax. My name is Monica Brady. I'm the account director here at PhotoFi. I manage the account with Remax and work very closely with the folks up at Remax LLC. And I also take care of all the training and tutorial creations here at PhotoFi, and also take care of much of the support that we have as well. So if y'all ever write in with a question, you're probably going to get me. But it's a lot of fun, and I love doing what I do, and I love working with Remax folks. Today, what we're going to go over is the broker portal training for anyone who has not registered yet. It's super simple. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen for just a moment and show you guys the website where you can do this. Let's see, where did my Zoom window go? There it is. Okay. So for the Zoom, for registration, if you have not done so yet, if you go to photofi.com/remax-invite, it'll bring you to this website here. Just scroll down and you'll find a form here where you can enter your name, first name and last name, email address. This email address can be anything. I know some folks use the remax.net email address. Some folks use a different email address. That's okay. This is the email address that you're going to use to log into your mobile app. Enter your phone number so we can contact you if you have any questions. An MCID, this is your number that is assigned to you in Max Center. It's in your profile. If you need help finding it, there is a little link underneath the MCID field that shows you how to find your agent ID or your MCID. You'll just click right here underneath that field in the blue. Click on terms and conditions, and that will pop up a whole bunch of information for you guys to read and move you forward. If you are the primary broker owner of your office or team, your account will be covered. Your fees are covered by Remax LLC. If you are anybody else, additional broker or not the primary owner, if you have agents, managers, anybody like that in your office that also do need accounts, theirs is free for the first 90 days and then $4 per month thereafter. So they will be taken after this to a billing information page to enter billing info, and they will continue on from there. It goes back to the same. They'll create a password and then get to the success page. Once you've gotten there, you can go to your mobile app and sign in, and you'll be able to access all the subscription assets. We'll go ahead and show you a little bit about how everything that you do in your broker portal will actually translate to everyone's usage within the mobile app. So this part is recorded. If you do have any questions, please feel free to use the Q&A button that is on your Zoom window. There's a Q&A button. It's easier for me to keep track of the questions there. I want to make sure that I do answer all of them before we close out for the day. That way your questions have been answered and we can get right to it. You can get right to using everything. If you do happen to pop it in chat, I'll kind of peruse through there as well as things are going on and see if I can't catch them along the way as well. But the training tutorial portion is pre-recorded, so I'm going to go ahead and play that for you now. This is also available on our support page, but just in case, we're going to go ahead and go through this, and then I'm here to answer any questions. And yes, this is recorded and will be available to view if you go to support.photofy.com and then go to the Remax box. There's a place in there for agents and brokers, and then this is going to be under the broker side with all of our past webinars. So let me go ahead and stop the share again, and then I'm going to share my screen back to the video that we had on earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and play this tutorial for you. That way you can kind of get an idea of how it all works, and then we'll go ahead and put it all together at the end and walk through. So again, feel free to enter any questions you have while you're watching this into the Q&A section, and I'll be happy to answer them as soon as we're done. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Broker portal training. In this video, I'll show you how to manage your team assets and add custom artwork and stock photos that your team members can then use within the PhotoFi mobile platform. First, sign into your portal at portal.photofy.com. Enter your email address and password. Navigate to the Teams tab and click on the arrow to expand the menu. The dashboard is your way to see how your team is utilizing the Remax plus PhotoFi subscription. To see a certain team's information, click on Filter by Team in the top right-hand corner. You can then filter by date by choosing a start and end date to see how your content was used during that time period. The dashboard will give you important information like how much content has been created, the daily count of content. It'll also show you your active members, where your members are sharing their creations. You'll notice that this team loves to share to Instagram and Facebook. You'll also see recent content that's been created and the top used assets. At the very bottom, you can also see how much content has been created by member. To add custom team assets, go back to the menu and click on Team Manager. Any teams that you are administrator on will have an Actions button. Click on Actions and then Team Pro Galleries. This will list out all galleries that you have access to. And again, any that you can manage will have an Actions button. Click on Actions and then Manage. This is where you can upload any artwork and stock photos specific or relevant to your office. Before uploading, you'll want to make sure that your images meet the correct size requirements. Click on Resources in the left-hand side menu to view requirements documentations for artwork overlays and stock photos. Back in the broker portal, we'll click on the plus sign to bring up our Upload Manager. Locate your artwork files, and remember that transparent PNG files work the best. From here, you'll drag and drop your files onto the Upload window and click on the Upload button at the bottom. As the portal adds these images to the galleries, you'll see them appear on the screen. To make these logos available within the mobile platform for your team members to use within the app, be sure to check on the check mark box to activate them. You can activate and deactivate your logos as needed. To add any stock photos, you'll do exactly the same thing. Click on the plus sign and upload. You'll also need to activate them as well. If you ever have any troubles, please use the links in the menu for Support Center and submit a ticket. You can view tutorials, look at frequently asked questions, or contact Photofy support using these links. Finding your logos within the Photofy mobile platform is easy. Let's start by grabbing a background image and then tapping on the Remax Artwork logo button. You'll see that your office now has a tab within the artwork section. Choose your logo and place it anywhere you'd like on your image. You can go back and add more artwork as desired. For this image, we just added an animated GIF as well as some text. Saved, and then you can share the image to your social media channels through text or email as desired. Let's go back to the broker portal to explore a little bit more. For an easy way to see all of the content that your team has created, click on Team Manager, the Actions button, and then Team Stream. This will bring up all content created by the members of your team. To see who is actually a member of your team, go back to the Team Manager, click Actions, and then Team Members. This will bring up a list of all currently active subscribers. Feel free to explore your dashboard and Team Manager. And if you have any additional questions, please contact us at support.photofy.com or use the Submit a Ticket link in your portal. All right, so not too long and not too bad. I do have one question. Can any of this be done on a PC or Mac? So the web portal that was in this video, all of this is done on a computer. The mobile app, so all of your management is done on a computer, and all of the content creation is then done on the mobile devices. So if you are creating an image, you're going to need to use a an iPhone or an Android phone or tablet. So for those that would rather utilize a larger screen, tablets are also available. But as far as this portal goes, this can be definitely be done on a computer. So you can do this on Windows or Mac or Linux if you have it. It's web-based, so available there. But let's go ahead and kind of explore a little bit. I know I went through it in the video, but this is the personal dashboard. To get to the team one, that's where all of your important stuff is. Go ahead and go to that teams area with dashboard. And now you can see the team assets and how they're using everything. So we do have some that have been having some fun with this and having a good time and making some creations. But this is how, as an owner, you can go ahead and make sure that everything that they're putting out is on brand and representing your office the way you want them to. So. Is the web portal already attached to an owner and office manager profile? So if your owner has already registered, remember this only goes to the primary owner of the office. So if they have already registered, then they should have access to all of this when they log in. If they do not see a dashboard or if they can't get to Teams here in the top right, then have them contact support@photofy.com. Remember, this is going to give them the actions button. So the primary owner will have access to do all of this. If they have not registered yet, then right now it's going to a generic email address, one of our generic email addresses, and there is not someone that can do this. So we highly recommend that if you are not the primary owner, that you let the primary owner know to get registered for this so that they can have access to everything here, but they'll have the manage. They can also see the content stream here as well, just in larger images, just to see what's been going on lately. But again, if they want to manage their team assets here, it's all right here. This team has not added any stock photos yet, but they can. So if you guys have anything, you know, office setting or anything you want to use as a background, maybe you guys have some really cool artwork on your wall, some Remax branded artwork that you want to have available as a background, or you have a professional photographer come out and do some really cool stock images for you guys. Those can be loaded right here under the stock photos. So hopefully, I know this was very short. Does anybody else have any additional questions while we're here? And again, if you can't think of it, I know it's always, you know, right when you need the questions, they're not coming, but they always pop up later. So you can always email support@photofi.com. Alternatively, let me show you support here. So if you click on support, resources is where it's going to show you. I always open a new tab. It's going to show you the information on the size requirements for all of your artwork. This is where the transparent PNGs will come into play so that they can overlay on your background images. And again, stock photos, there's some images there as well. And we do have the ability to do square, landscape, and portrait. This tall skinny one there is more like an Instagram or Facebook story. So if you guys are using that a lot, but within the app as well, there is the option and ability to change any photo into a different ratio as well. So whatever size or shape background images you pop in there, that'll be available. But also Support Center is going to take us back to kind of the main page here. Always look for the Remax box. I'm kind of doing some reorganizing in here lately, so that may not be in the same spot. I'll try to keep it in the same spot, but just in case, look for Remax plus PhotoFi. Once you go in here, I've got video tutorials set up for everybody, both agents, broker, and then this is just the written out FAQ for different things that have come up as far as how to register your spec sheets and what, you know, how to cancel if you need to. We hope you don't. Obviously, we definitely want to make sure that we're giving you guys everything you need to market your business and market yourself and your office. Let's go back here and then submit a ticket. This is going to be where you can actually submit any support requests. Oh, this is actually my side of it, so it's not going to show you the form because I'm logged in. Silly me. Sorry about that. Okay, so can you take us through the steps to add content for our office again, please? Absolutely. So when you log in, you're going to go to portal.photofi.com. And it will bring you up to a sign-in page. You're going to use the same email address and password that you use to access your mobile app, the PhotoFi app on the mobile device. And it'll take you to this dashboard. So this is your personal dashboard. This is showing you what you've created recently and what you use a lot. So these are your top assets here, and kind of give you a little bit of a quick rundown of what you've done as far as your account. To get to your team things, you can go to here on the left side, go to teams, and you can see your dashboard. So this is showing you more of what your team is doing now. So this is all of the content that your team has created, the assets that they're using the most within the office. So the balloon is always one of the most popular. And this also gives you top members usage, basically. So how much content they've created, and all kinds of good stuff there. So you can kind of keep scrolling through there. Now to update and add items for your office, you'll go back to Team Manager. And then, why is it not popping up? It was here just a second ago. Hang on just a second. All right. So you'll go to the team, Team Manager. It'll bring up the teams that you are a part of. Anything that you are able to manage will come up with this blue actions button. So click on that and you can see your team members. You can take care of your pro galleries, and you could see the team stream. So what your team is creating as far as content goes. So to add assets for your office, you'll go ahead and go to pro galleries. And again, these are galleries that you have access to. So this is the Remax LLC gallery. This is recruiting. Not everyone will have recruiting. And then Heritage, which is their office. So we're going to go ahead and click on Actions and then Manage. To add, excuse me, any artwork in here, these are the transparent PNG files. So like this, or anything that's maybe custom for your area. You'll click on the plus sign, and this window will pop up, and you can drag and drop right here into the files. As you upload, they will come in. Let me see if I have anything handy here that I can add to this gallery. We'll just have to double up on some images maybe. I'll just remember to, yeah, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and add this Royals logo. So we're gonna drag and drop over, and you'll see a preview of it there, a little thumbnail. So now then click the little upload button here. I'll get that little circle saying it's being uploaded. And now it is available. So you'll know the newest ones because they will not be active. You actually have to activate them in order for them to appear in the mobile app. So once you're sure you want to keep that one and make it available, and you can do this, like this is great for holidays. If you guys have specific artwork you want for different holidays or different events, if you guys do any sort of open house at the office or anything like that you want to advertise, that you want your agents and other employees to have access to, you can manage what's active and what's not just by clicking that checkbox there. And if you decide you want to get rid of it, super easy, just click on the trash can, delete, and yes. So now we've removed that one that I just uploaded in there. And the same goes for stock photos as well. You just go to stock photos, click on the plus sign, and then drag and drop your stock photos. I don't have any stock photos that would be even relevant, so I'm not going to pop them in there just in case this is a live account. But same thing, drag and drop, you'll have a preview, click on the upload button, and then they'll show there. So that's it. Now they're accessible within the mobile app to anyone that is linked to your team. So you have subscribers here as well. And this is showing everyone that is in your team that will have access to these. So if you guys notice someone on the team that shouldn't be there, you can contact us. Again, just create a ticket and let us know the name or the email address, and we can remove them from your team. But please make sure that's coming from the primary owner or someone with that can authenticate that, because we will ask for some sort of confirmation. Let's see. I think that's really it. It's super simple. There's only a couple places to do stuff, and that is why we're here, is that broker portal right there. So any other questions that you might have, I'm happy to answer. And of course, you can, let me go ahead and actually sign out of support so you can see what the form looks like. All right, so we'll go ahead and refresh this page. So if you do have any questions or have any issues with anything, submit a ticket, and this will take you to the submit a request. Please be sure to include as much information as possible, good contact email, your name, what's going on. Click on Remax there. And then enter a description of what's going on. If you think a screenshot would help, go ahead and add the file there. If you're having issues with your mobile app, be sure to let us know what device you have. If possible, give us the versions of your operating system and PhotoFi app, and then submit from there. And then we'll go ahead and take care of it and get you all set up and sorted out. So hopefully, That's got everyone's questions answered. Oh, I see one more. I'm logged in the primary owner, but I don't have an actions button. Audra, would you please go ahead and do that? Send me a ticket from support, submit a ticket, and include your login email address and your MCID, if you would please, and I can go ahead and take a look at that for you as soon as we get out of here. All right, I don't see any other questions. So thank you so much for joining us. I don't want to take up too much of your time today. I appreciate you being here. And again, if you have any other questions, please feel free to use that submit a ticket feature, and we will be happy to help you out. So have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.